Gather around, island lovers. It's Demi and Jasmine with your Fire Pit Chat, your daily dose of all things Love Island.
Oh my God, we're finally back.
We're finally back.
I know. And everyone was like, why didn't you do Love Island All-Stars? I'm like, first of all, I could not have seen Tom and Casey again. And Mitch. Like, what are we, is this just a season 10 bring back? Like, no, I wasn't down for that.
I tried to watch it and I put on one episode and I had to turn it off. I couldn't get into it. I'm like, so what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here?
Because everyone knows the game.
Yeah, it was just too, like, it felt like Big Brother. Like, it felt like a different reality show.
Big Brother.
It just didn't
exactly.
And really, I shouldn't have seen Tom or Casey that quick.
No, like, for real, like, Casey lived long enough to be the villain, and he has given me the ick.
Yeah, like, now I look at him and I see, like, muskrat, you know? Like, I see a prairie dog. And before I looked at him, I saw an angel.
I know it. We were swooned.
It's crazy.
Okay, so I didn't actually do any research on the Islanders this time. I just wanted to be surprised, but, like, I feel like this was the wrong cast to do that with these damn names.
Yeah, I did the same thing. Like, I didn't.
You're gonna struggle so hard with these names.
No, it's going to be impossible. I was telling Demi, sent me a screenshot with all the couples, like, together and all their names, and I'm literally gonna make it my screensaver. Like, I need to study. As the episode was going on, I was referring to these photos when they were talking.
No, me too. They're such, like, crazy names.
Do you know what would behoove the editors is to, every time the new person talks, like in the beginning, the first week of episodes, just put their name down there and their age for me.
But most people probably, like, are watching the Love Island clips. They're looking at the, like, intros before they're, like, leading up. Like, it's like us that is the problem.
Yeah, but, like, let's normalize not, like, being a lay person and needing the names to be. I need to be reminded.
Yeah, like,
the names.
The working class.
Yeah, like, I'm not a name person. You know what I mean? I can picture all their faces right now, but to put the names with it, that's a struggle for me.
Yeah, it's really hard.
And what's a girl to do? Like, I need to make it my screensaver. They can't just add, like, on The Bachelor, they put the girl's name, their age, and their job. That'd be great.
Yeah, I mean, we only have 6 people to remember instead of, like, 25. But
totally. It is a me problem.
I'll help you. Yeah, exactly. I'll help you through. So this entrance was, like, the entrance was what they kind of did last. I don't know. Just bring the old entrance back.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, just bring back everything. Because do you like this rating of the boyfriend material to not?
No, because rating someone who's the most boyfriend level, like, and the least boyfriend level is different than what it means to be the most girlfriend and least girlfriend. Like, and what I mean by that is, like, usually the bad boys, hot, like, fuck boys are the least boyfriend material. But, like, those are the guys usually that the girls want to date.
Right.
And then with the least girlfriend, I feel like to the guys is just, like, because they're guys, and I'm going to stereotype here, just who they're, like, least attracted to. Because that's how, like, our brains work. You know, men are from Venus.
Or is it, like, least attractive or, like, most party girl or, like...
Yeah, I think, like, most party girl can be part of it too. Or most, like, intimidating even.
It's definitely more insulting for the girls.
It's definitely more insulting for the girls. It could be skewed as a compliment for the guy. And the guy that gets most boyfriend material could be like, oh my God, you're so cute. Like, when I'm ready to settle down, I'm going to catch up with you. You know what I mean?
You only go up from the guy. Like, you only go up if you're the least boyfriend material. Like, because then you're, like, the girl that changed him. Or, like... Right. Like, it's like, there's no lower or top... Oh my God, guys. Hold on. Sorry. I need to make a disclaimer because my baby brain is so real that I will be, like, either going blank or just messing up very common saying. So I just wanted to put a PSA.
But that's a good disclaimer because you have a good excuse.
It needed to happen. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So most and least, I don't know. Okay, so most was Mimi and hold on, I really need to figure out how to say his name. Okay. Monveer,
I think.
With time, we'll get it right. But she definitely is not into him.
No.
It's so obvious.
It's so obvious. Like when Maya came at the end of the episode, she's like, "So, anyone more than friends?" And kind of pointed at her and Monveer. She was like, maybe. Like, couldn't have
She's
been
like,
more awkward.
I know. Okay, so he at first I thought would give me like an ick.
Yeah.
But he's giving me, what is the season that like there was like a guy friend and like it was just everybody loved him even though he never coupled up or something?
Yeah, and he lasted like almost until the end too. And I think he coupled up with Demi at the end. The redhead Demi, if I'm remembering correctly.
Demi ended up with Luke.
Okay, so I'm mixing my seasons up, but I think I know who you're talking about. There is like a favorite guy like that.
Exactly.
That comes around once in a few seasons. It could be him. I see it for him. I don't think he's like wrote himself off yet because someone always writes themselves off as like they're going to be the friend of like all season long. You know?
Who am I thinking of? I swear it was last season where everyone was so Jess, Will and Jess.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Because even though he doesn't have like the outgoing personality, I found him like more attractive as the night was going. When first I was like, hey, and then he looks more attractive as I kept going. But anyway, I feel like there's potential for him, but I'm also feeling friend zone for all these girls. Like I think he'll be a long time.
But I do think because he was talking to Io.
Oh, Patsy.
He was talking to Patsy and he was like, clearly they are hitting it off, Ao and
that's true.
And
Mimi.
And I think that's like he's self-aware enough to know like, okay, she's not failing me. And he asked Patsy, would you couple up with me? And she was like, yeah. So he's like down to play, you know what I mean? He's like looking out. He's looking into the future. He's not trying to force something like a la guy from last season who didn't know how to act. What was his name?
The one who left?
No, the one who was like trying to make it work with every girl and then like blew off Abby.
Mitch. It's also giving like Anton vibes.
Yeah,
like,
Anton.
Yeah. But who are we talking about again? Patsy.
Monveer. Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Patsy.
So I know. I wrote Patsy looks like a, oh my god, it autocorrected Cyrus to fetus. Patsy, clearly I just had a baby. But I feel like Patsy looks like one of the Cyruses, like Miley Cyrus, the what's her sister's name? Noah. But yeah, I had written with her in Ao's conversation. I thought they were vibing. I don't feel Ao's like very into Mimi.
Very, and he was putting it on very hot. Okay. I don't like when guys want to kiss on the first night.
No. First of all, I had written that Mimi and Ao were my top faves. Like Mimi is giving me India vibes, and India was like my fave. So I really like Mimi, but Ao, I wrote he was like the Ovi. He's like my Ovi, but I don't like the like, are you gonna? And she like said no. Like, why you keep asking?
And he asked again. He was like, so you would pause it? And then she was like, and then like the flirty banner, we get it.
What an awkward question.
But why do you need to kiss her the first night? Like, I don't know. I don't like that. It reminds me of middle school and it makes me nervous, you know?
Yeah, and didn't he say something about like her lips or something? Like,
yeah, he's like, your lips are honestly,
the third time. Like, okay,
at that
we get
point,
it. You want to kiss
me. Because I just felt uncomfortable. Like, your lips are crazy. If someone said that to me, which they would never, but if someone did, like, I would be like, ee! Like, I don't know. That's like it's a very intense compliment, you know?
When a guy looks at you, like, he wants to give you a kiss. It's like he's just staring at your mouth, and it's like, you know it's coming, and it's like, like, can we switch the subject? Like, that's how I felt, and I hope he can reel that back in, because that's, like, not hot to me.
No, it's giving me like an ick, honestly. Like, it's just putting it on too thick, too fast. You're in a couple with someone else. You barely know each other. You don't know anyone. Like, they definitely have an intense and instant like chemistry spark.
Yeah.
But like, you're still coupled up with other people. Let it just like happen a little bit more naturally, you know?
it was also giving like just guy in a club wanting
Yeah.
to smush.
Right, like, the lights are on and cameras are on, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, maybe
yeah.
tone it down a little bit, like, grandparents are watching this.
I know. And speaking of like lights, I just had to know like the orange in the dressing room
Yeah.
is such an unflattering orange. Like they might look bomb in there, but then like that's not what you're gonna look like in when they hit daylight. You know what I mean? That's when you like overshadow, over contour, and then they're gonna freaking look like clowns when they go out.
Yeah, and I feel like the other dressing rooms, they have a lot more natural light, like, this one seemed it's the same villa, is it not?
No, I think it's like I don't know if it's a different villa, but I know it's like redone. It's definitely
Yeah.
different. But they're usually white, and which might be too like LED, and I think they were trying to go for like, but it's not good for light. That's why that one girl is like, "Oh, the window's hitting me here. I'm getting this seat."
Oh, smart.
She knows her shit.
Yeah, that's smart, like, I would be the one, like, right
I
under the orange
knew
light.
Literally, you're like, "I'll take the one that's facing against the window." I knew you would. That's so funny. I think one of them is a hair or a makeup artist, but I don't think it was that girl. I don't know. Samantha, I gotta go back to the photos to be honest. Like, a lot of these girls kind of look very similar.
Yeah, I get Samantha confused with the one I'm sorry, I have to reach for
There's
my phone.
Nicole, and then there's Harriet, which is quite a bold name.
Yeah,
Yikes.
dude. Okay, so just to I get I get Harriet, Samantha, and kind of Nicole all confused. Jess, I thought was so pretty in her confessional, like in the beach hut, but looked so different to me every time I saw her for some reason. She's with Ronnie, not to cut ahead.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Like she looked so pretty in that confessional. I'm like, oh my god, which one is that? And then I'm
I
like,
know.
that's Jess. She looks so different than when she's on camera.
I find her and Nicole to be wait, who's Nicole? Oh wait, no, just kidding. That's who I was thinking about. Jess. Wow, these names are getting me so confused.
And how do you say Harriet's partner? Syrian?
Okay, it's Kieran.
Kieran. Okay. Is he Irish?
You're the
It's just giving Irish with like a name that's spelled a certain way and then you don't say it that way at all. But he's a cutie. I like him.
Yeah. I fuck with his look. But I don't know if Harriet's into him and vice versa.
Yeah, that's what's difficult about the way that they did the ranking because like it's just so off kilter who you would consider girlfriend versus boyfriend. And that's why I don't think it was a good idea because the way it's skewed in the girl's mind and the way it's skewed in the guy's mind, like it's so opposite that I just don't really see a match in any of those rankings.
I get what you're saying. Like usually Kieran would probably be the hottest and the one who's the most girlfriend material is the hottest. Like
Right.
I so get what you're saying.
So it's like the least boyfriend should be with the most girlfriend and like onwards and on like from that. Because the most girlfriend and the most boyfriend, like I just don't see them ever. The most girlfriend is the girl they all want to date. And like
right.
They all want to date usually the hottest like guys are just motivated by visuals first and girls you can have a slow burn but guys they're just I don't know.
Yeah.
So I didn't like the ranking and the matching like that. I still think they should listen to us and do a personality test or even like let's go astrology. Something. I just want a little bit more of we can have like some sort of like a good match from the beginning because then it would be juicier when they stray. Or would it be too boring?
Right.
I don't know.
Right, exactly.
Or would it be too perfect, you know?
Right, because then it's like back to the beginning where they get to choose which one they're attracted to.
Right.
Yeah, but this one's whack because really the public had no input and they had no input. Like it was just like luck of the draw, basically.
Yeah, it was Love is Blind.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Nicole and Sean. So Nicole and Sean was the one who said that she's not his type, which like have you seen you and have you seen her?
Yeah, I wasn't really getting that because at first, like when I watched Sean's intro, he just reminds me of someone who wants a girlfriend so bad, and I was like, oh, he's gonna be like the nice guy that no one wants. And then he wasn't that nice. And
Right.
this is the problem with guys is they always think they should be with the 10, and they're not the 10. This guy's a solid 4.5, and he's thinking, no, I need the 10. And this is where like
Yeah.
Sean needs to take a seat, and it's just crazy to say that out loud. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Sean, like, was on my list from that.
Yeah, he's probably my least favorite and like the least good looking for me.
100% and giving the least.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, then there's Jess and Ronnie. Okay, so Ronnie's an interesting player. First of all, he would probably be my last. He
I,
must be more attractive in person.
I pray to the gods he is, or maybe that orange light like works wonders for Ronnie. But I'm not seeing what the girls are seeing. Like, he has two girls potentially fighting over him, and
Yeah,
really pretty ones at that. And
yeah.
I'm confused by that. Maybe his personality, though, is really good because they always seem to be laughing, whoever's talking to him.
He's
It's
got
not
Riz.
it's not reading attractive.
Like I think he's just a smooth talker, like Riz. He's got like he's just got like sauce, I think. Like with his demeanor. That's my vibe. Like he sits on the couch really cool. Like he's just like and he like took first of all, he was smooth with Jess, which is his current partner.
Yeah.
And then he was like what's her name? Samantha comes over and he like nudges her and gives her a kiss on the forehead. I'm like, "Whoa."
Yeah, you gotta have a lot of confidence to react like that to, like, hot girls the day
Yeah,
you're meeting them.
exactly. Like that's what I'm saying. Like this guy oozes like confidence.
There's something we don't know about Ronnie.
First of all, Ronnie, and like I hate that name. It's
And
just
Ron
never
it just
gonna be
reminds
like
me of Ron, and it just cringes me, and I don't want these guys to do the slick back hair anymore. It's, like, giving
I need to go look at Ronnie's profile.
it's
Like
giving Count Dracula.
it's giving like yeah, I was gonna say Farquad,
Yeah.
but it's not Farquad. Like where is Ronnie's Insta?
I don't know, like, I think I'm gonna not go on their Instas because it changes the persona for me, you know? Because I make them up in my head, and then when I
Really,
find
it
out who they
helps
really
me.
are, it's just
Okay, like Ronnie's Insta.
yeah,
Dude,
Ronnie's a cutie.
Ronnie's Insta makes me understand. Okay. He's Insta. This is the guy I think I posted on our story being like, oh yeah, I'm into this.
But then is it like he's face tuning on Insta? Like, how come it's not translating?
It's the nose.
Right, right. Which only a guy can get away. Well, usually.
It's the nose because all of his photos are straight on and we're getting a lot of side views.
And I think it's that hair. Like, does he have that hair on Instagram?
It's like buzzed. No, it's
See, that's better. Buzzed is better than the comb over.
yeah, I agree. It's not working for him, but buzzed is working for him. So I guess I might eat my words with Ronnie.
I mean, I always do. Like, I stay eating them. That's why
Yeah.
I'm so full all the time. But yeah, so
um,
like guaranteed, like I'll be like obsessed with Ronnie in about 3 days.
literally. And okay, so Samantha is not into Sam.
Yeah, I don't know. Like aesthetically, they fit for me.
Honestly, like who would you pick if you were had to get coupled up?
Kieran.
Oh, really?
He's a cutie to me,
Yeah, yeah. I
and
like
he's
Sam.
quiet-ish.
Oh wait, I think I would go with Ao or Sam. Like I kind
I
of like Sam. Like he's giving like Morgan Wallen and Posty vibes.
I really like Sam actually too. He's like a top contender. I'm not like
He's not
as
your he's not your type
he's
though.
not my type, but I
No.
like his personality so far. Like he
Yeah,
seems
I
easy
like
to
his
talk
look.
to. I really liked him looking at the Dyson Airstrait and being like, "This is expensive." I'm like, this guy knows his stuff. Like he's in the industry. But I am jealous they get like the Dyson products to use. Like I'm in the market for an air wrap, a Dyson air wrap, and those. Do you know how expensive those things are? It's crazy. And these girls
Yeah.
just get to use it. You think they only have one and they all have to share it?
There's probably two, my guess.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, back to Sam. Yeah, he is a TBD for me. Like I'm opening the book and I'm ready
Mhm.
to dive in on Sam.
Okay.
Speaking of books. Okay, so Samantha though, like, is too done for me. Like, I think
Mhm.
I'll like her tomorrow when she's by the pool in the day.
Yeah.
If she can, like, because it was like Jess with those damn eyelashes. Remember her?
Yeah. Yeah. No, they definitely overdo it on the first day.
Yeah. Oh wait, she is at the pool. So yeah, I hope that like it's bedhead or like you know what I mean. Like I need to see her
Yeah.
without makeup.
It's different when they're in the bikinis barefoot versus like full hair and
True.
makeup,
True.
wedges, like it's a lot. It's a lot.
True. Um, and then I guess Joey Essex walks in that night.
Right. So I'm not familiar with Joey Essex and his work. That was my first introduction to Joey Essex.
Me too. You were immediately like 33 is old, but I kind of liked that.
33 is so old. But what I will say about this season, 33 is old for Love Island, not in general. 33 is very young in general because I am the ripe age of 30. So I am not calling 33 old, and I want to go on the record for that. However, this season is leaning a little bit older, more like 25-year-olds compared to last season, like Gemma being 18. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm happy for that because it was giving me the ick. It was like watching college kids dating the last few seasons. So I'm really happy we're skewing older. I think that was necessary because
Yeah.
like it's the only way to get something serious. Like there were so many young people even on last season. Like
No, it was cringe.
so 33 though is really old for Love Island. So like that's basically ancient for this series. And he looked it to me.
Yeah. Wasn't that what's his name? The guy I was obsessed with. Adam Collard, wasn't he old too?
Yes, he was old, but in a different way. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I'm on the Love Island page where they post Joey Essex and it's like this is like Kai was like, this is madness. Casey's like, the lads will be asking for selfies with him at lunch and dinner. Like,
Oh, so everyone loves him.
oh yeah, like I think it's like I mean, you saw the girls were literally swooning
Oh no,
and
they
the guys were
lost.
scared.
No, the girls lost their shit.
Yeah. But also it's like how do we know it's real love? You know what I mean? Is she there for love now because I feel like he might be too famous to be at the show.
But my question is, if Johnny Essex is this guy that everyone wants selfies with at lunch and
Joey.
dinner and all this stuff? What?
Joey, yes.
What did I say?
Johnny.
Because I didn't have Joey Essex on my screensaver yet. That's
Oh
why.
shit, I didn't send it to you.
So my question for Joey Essex is what's going so wrong in his life that he needs to go on Love Island if he's so famous, you know?
My thing is, I think they approached him and begged him to come on. And I think he was like, because Kai was like, this is madness. Essex first date, celebs go dating. I'm a celeb. And now Love Island. This man has completed reality TV.
Oh.
Like, who do you think is like that in the US? For some reason, I'm picturing Brody Jenner, but I don't think it's as legit as Brody. Like, I don't think Brody Jenner is as big.
Because I feel like Brody Jenner doesn't do like competitive reality TV. Like, I feel like Joey Essex was on Dancing on Ice or something. Like,
Right.
so it's like it's someone who I don't even know if we have like a comparison like that. Like,
yeah, it would definitely be somebody who was on like what about oh, you know who I think it'd be like?
Nick
Tyler
Vile.
Tyler Cameron.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yes.
Tyler Cameron, like someone who went like viral but is a reality star.
Like went on The Bachelor, he's on whatever.
Exactly.
And I would shit my pants if he walked in.
Yeah, that's true. But Tyler Cameron is like gorgeous. And Joey Essex looks like he's selling used watches.
To be fair, like I do feel like he's much better looking, like not what we saw. Like for real. Like I think he's like First of all, I don't like the shaved head. He should have had longer hair, but maybe
Yeah.
he did that on purpose. So like when he went throughout this, like throughout the 8 weeks, it gets like to a good length.
Right, like he gets to his prime a few weeks in.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could be his
He
stylist
knows
probably
how
set
to
him up right.
run.
Exactly. Like his
Yeah.
publicist is like, okay, here we go. Because his Insta is definitely different than what we saw. Even this photo of him, he does look like 40. Like it's giving pedo.
Yeah, no, like he has been around he's completed every reality show. Like that takes time. You know what I mean? Like he's weathered.
Yeah. So it's like, are the girls just gonna want to be with him to say that they were with him? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Also, like I would
who doesn't watch TV,
yeah, like I would
never
find
saw
it
the
hard.
show.
Totally. Like I would find it hard to have a conversation with him if I had been watching him on all these shows for years and years and years, and now I'm on a reality show, and yet like we're gonna date. Like I would be really intimidated by that.
I know, exactly. So he probably will come in and try to steal a girl, is my guess.
For sure. He's gonna come in guns blazing. Like he's just gonna wanna, like, he is there for the plot line. Like he might have a secret
He's
girlfriend
the
at
Adam
home.
Caller.
Yeah, like he's just there to make good TV.
True. Who do you think he'll choose? Get out your sheet.
See, like the thing is I don't know Joey English's past history.
Did you do that on purpose?
Oh my god, I'm moving. And I didn't have the baby, so I have no
Joey
excuse. No, like the way I'm gonna have Joey Essex tattooed on my forehead, so I can't get it wrong.
Oh my god. That is so freaking funny, dude. I think he'll choose Samantha, is my guess.
Yeah.
Like, influencer, actressy.
Yeah, Samantha or maybe Harriet. They're very similar in my eyes.
I mean,
I think I found Harriet harder to hold a conversation than Samantha. Samantha just seems like she knows what to say, when to say it.
that's why I think that's why they'll be good together.
Yeah, agreed.
Harriet's giving weathered.
Yeah, the thing with these girls is like they're so gorgeous, but it's just like they overdo it so much sometimes that it just like it ages them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like her conversation about dance, like it would be more entertaining if you were the dancing you thought you were.
Right. And she was like, I'm not the dancer you thought you were. He's like, no modern. She's like, no, I can't jazz. I can't dance jazz for my life. I can't do tap for my life. I'm like, girlfriend, no.
And then crickets. It's like, oh my god, I wanted to die in that combo.
No, it was so bad. Also, can we talk about oh god, the one that's coupled up with Ronnie? Jess.
Yeah.
She led with me and my mom share a bed.
Oh, no, that's Patsy.
Oh, it's Patsy? Oh god, I'm sorry. Okay.
Patsy. I forgot to
Patsy
mention
and
that.
Ayo?
Yes, it was
Yes,
that
it
combo.
was. Yes. That was because I do think Patsy was feeling Ayo at first.
Oh, yeah. I think she was, and then I think she saw that he liked Mimi, and she dipped.
Right. Okay. Because maybe just say you're staying with your mom right now. But
oh my lord, I know.
To start with, we share a bed. I was like, surely she means like that's just a funny way of saying house.
I know, and it's like I don't know if I want to comment anymore on that because like I don't know the situation. Just a weird comment to make.
No, totally don't know the situation, and things happen. I lived with my dad for many years. We did not share a bed. We did not share a bed.
True, but definitely more different than.
But yeah, that's
like,
where like
some
our
people
studio
are,
was.
But some people are close with their moms.
I forget that. Some people have healthy relationships with their moms, and that I have to remind myself about. Oh my god,
that's why we're like both like, ee.
I'm like, your mom?
Anywhere else you can find to go
I'm
to
like
sleep?
Prison, like they were all taken, all the cells.
Couch, like for real, like I would sleep on the floor than get in bed with my mom.
I'm like, what about the homeless shelters? No, but poor thing. But to lead with that, it's tough. Like you're meeting someone and you're leading with that was a tough lead in. It was very it like made me laugh
Icky.
a little bit. I
Icky.
like her though. I think she's funny. Like I think she's gonna be a funny girl.
Yeah, that's
Jess.
why I like her with Manveer.
Yeah, I like her with one.
That's the one.
Yeah, that they were gravitating towards each other because their partners are like in
They
love.
have good chat. Like
Yeah.
Manveer has good chat and Patsy has good chat. They might not be like the hottest ones there, but they'll be like people that will be entertaining.
I also like that they're not delusional. Like they can clearly see that their partners are better suited in other couples and they're like, "Okay, so like let's ride."
Right. Yeah.
Cuz sometimes it does annoy me when people get like so delusional and they like try to force it and it just gives me so much of a cringe. I feel awkward for them. So I do like it when people see it like right off the bat and they just like kind of jump ship. Like I like that sometimes.
Yeah. I wonder if they have to do a recoupling quick because I think they need to like then let them choose.
Yeah, I think they're gonna cause like well, what's gonna be the deal with Joey Essex?
Yep. You got it.
Like he's gonna steal a girl and then are they gonna recouple? Like so they're gonna do a recouple, Joey's gonna steal a girl, and then like so that's gotta be fairly quick. Like usually they give them like a day.
Wait, who do I like again? Sam. Samantha's gonna go with Joey Essex is my guess, my prediction for tomorrow, and Sam's gonna be left alone, and then some cutie is gonna walk in for Sam. Some like
Okay.
5'2" little boutique, like petite. I think it's gonna be a brunette. I see him with a brunette.
But was he saying that his type's a blonde? Or was that
No,
Sean?
that was Sean with Nicole, who's
Yeah,
like,
just like
she's like, he's like, I like
really
striking eyes, and it's like that girl has the most gorgeous eyes.
and yeah, no, I'm just like so sick of these guys saying like I can't.
The blondes.
Like it's like
Guys like love a blonde though. If they like a blonde, they love a blonde.
yeah, that's true. Like if they like a blonde, they only like blondes.
Exactly.
That's true.
I think if you're into brunettes, you can sway both ways, but I really do think of once a blonde, always a blonde.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
Yeah, until the blonde turns brunette after 3 years of dating.
Right, until the blonde lets her roots grow out and
Exactly.
you wake up and you realize who you're really with.
Exactly. So I think that's a wrap on that episode. Do you have any things to add?
I'm just so excited for a new season. I'm so sorry about All Stars, but I could not be arsed. It wasn't it for me. But this season, I'm in. I'm ready for it. I'm so excited.
I know, and see, they are doing another season of that.
I just it's so gimmicky, I think. It gives me the ick.
I agree. Like not one couple's together. Maybe Tom and Molly. Still, I don't even like them. Like I don't fuck with them. I still like Molly and what's his
Calum.
face?
Callum.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was another thing. I had trouble watching it because I wanted them to be together, but I didn't want to be in the Delulu world where we were just like forcing them together based on rumors, and like that annoyed me that everyone was like making
And
it
we
a
also
thing.
just saw Tom obsessed with Sammy. So now we're
Yeah.
just like watching him. Like I can't.
And
no.
it was too fast for Tom to be obsessed with Sammy, and then they didn't work out, and then it was too fast. Like I didn't like the turnover.
So we won't be doing that. Maybe.
No.
I don't know. It depends on if we're bored.
Yeah, I don't know. We got into some like fantasy reading, so that's for a different podcast. You know, you never know.
Did you start that?
No, I need to.
You did a whole road trip and you didn't start ACOTAR?
I can't. I get car sickness.
Me too. I can't read in the car.
I can't. I could barely even scroll my phone.
I know, it's so true. Okay, we're done here. We will see you tomorrow. Thank you guys all for listening to Fire Pit Chat, your daily dose of all things Love Island. I'm your host, Demi, and this is Jasmine, and we appreciate you listening. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We're also available as a podcast wherever you get your podcast, so be sure to leave us a 5-star review and share with your fellow island lover, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.